SportsTownChicago.com. O'Hare, broadcasting live from Sportstown, Chicago. Broadcast home for your Windy City Bulls and Chicago Dogs. We're in a league of our own. Now, here's your SportstownChicago.com Scoreboard Update.
It is 12:20, and I'm Ernie Krause, your SportstownChicago.com update, powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com. 2026 World Baseball Classic knockout round has been set as Team USA was able to clinch a spot thanks to Italy taking down Mexico 9-1 last night in Houston. Knockout round begins tomorrow, where Team USA will face off against Canada at 7 on Fox. Cubs defeated the Royals 9-8 yesterday at Sloan Park and will remain at Sloan Park today for their 3:05 matchup against the Mariners. White Sox lost to the Angels 8-4 yesterday at Camelback Ranch despite being up 4-0 through the first 3 innings. Sox travel to Scottsdale Stadium tonight to take on the Giants at 8:05 on MLB.TV. Bulls are in LA tonight to take on the Lakers at 9:30 on CHSN. And the Blackhawks are in Salt Lake City tonight to take on the Mammoth at 8 on ESPN+. To college hoops, Northwestern took down Indiana yesterday, 74-61 in advance in the Big Ten tournament. Nick Martinelli led the Wildcats with 28 points in the win. Wildcats will face off against number 18 Purdue next at 5:30 on Big Ten Network today. Illinois plays tomorrow and will face the winner of today's Washington-Wisconsin matchup, which you can catch today at 1:30, also on Big Ten Network. And the Fire host DC United this Saturday at 7:30 at Soldier Field, only on Apple TV. Fire looking for a W after a scoreless draw against Columbus last week. And that has been your SportstownChicago.com update, powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com.
Good morning.
This is Scoreboard Therapy
Back out to Allen. History runner.
with Josh, Drew,
Too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
and Ernie.
We will be perfect. Let's go!
Hello and welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy. It is March 12th and we've been gone for a while, but it is very nice to have you all back with us today. And, well, I am Ernie Krause along with
Drew Thomas.
And we've got 2 guests as well.
Esteban.
And
Adam the Glitch Schneider.
that's his personal nickname.
Adam Schneider, though.
All right. But yeah, guess who is back? It is not just us, but Drew especially.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Na, na, na.
All right, and I am back. I took a little week trip to Florida, so I haven't been able to be on the show for a week, and hopefully I got a little tan. I mean, Florida weather is 10 times better than
I was so
Chicago
jealous
weather.
of your trip, seeing it on Insta when you posted it.
Yep.
Oh,
And
my
I'm already
God.
depressed. Thank you, Chicago.
Oh. Well, that comes standard.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So what we got today, Ernie?
we've got NFL trade talk. Where will Max Crosby land, and what would the Bears have to give up in order to get him? And then we're going to kick it to the World Baseball Classic, followed by some NBA news with a certain 83-point game that was dropped on Tuesday night. And we're going to wrap it up with the men's conference tournaments, and we are going to pick our winners, although we got some devastating news that when we were preparing for the show, but we will get to that later. But first, let's talk about this Max Crosby thing. So, as we all know, the Baltimore Ravens, they traded 2 firsts, and I think there was some even more, to the Las Vegas Raiders for Max Crosby. You know, and everyone was like, oh man, you know, watch out for Baltimore. They've got Max flipping Crosby. holy cow, this is amazing. Watch out, Joe Burrow. You're probably going to be sacked into retirement. And, same with whoever Cleveland and Pittsburgh were to trot out. But earlier this week, the Ravens retracted the trade.
Yes.
And, at first there was a lot of different answers that were given. First thing was that Max Crosby failed a physical.
Yep.
And then almost immediately after that news dropped, they signed former Bengals defensive lineman Trey Hendrickson. And they were like, oh, no, this wasn't a panic move because the Max Crosby trade fell out. We were planning to sign Max. We were planning to trade for Max Crosby and sign Trey Hendrickson, which that would be cool, but the timing of this, it just smells so fishy. It smells so super fishy. And, well, Double D did tell me something yesterday of why he thinks the trade really fell through. But, Drew, what was your reaction to the news? Because I'm still stunned today, even these days later.
I mean, it just shows you that, Baltimore is in a position where they have to, they're in win now. And
yes.
They believe that if they find, if they find a better receiver, probably a little bit, another like high-end receiver and like build up on that defense that, Lamar Jackson should be able to take them to at least deeper in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And I Max Crosby I don't believe they would have gotten both because
that would have been insane.
I don't know. I didn't see the market value that they would have put up, but if they would have, again, defense would have been, or the defensive rush, or press that quarterbacks would have from the Ravens defense would be insane. And Ravens are known for having a great defense.
Yeah,
all the
historically,
time.
they've been all defense.
What's the name?
Ray Lewis.
No. Their linebacker now is
Roquan.
No, isn't there another younger guy? Yeah, no. There's another young guy.
There's another one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll get back to it. But either way,
okay. Yeah, I don't know what off the top of my head.
I was a little bit surprised. I also thought the Bears were like, okay, well, Max Crosby's gone. Crosby's gone. We're gonna go try and pick up Trey Hendrickson. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Trey Hendrickson.
Yep.
You're right.
But then Ravens scoop him up anyway. So I don't really know where the Bears are going to end up if they even attempt to still get him. I know now his price is cheaper, so maybe that's a little bit more beneficial.
Yeah, because I know right after the trade fell through, the Raiders were getting flooded with calls from teams, and I hope one of them was the Bears.
Yep.
At least you always do.
I'll also say this. With Trey Hendrickson going to the Baltimore Ravens, $112 million. Like, are you kidding me? That's
Wasn't it a 4-year deal?
It was a 4-year deal, but I think that's kind of rich. That's way too rich for me.
It definitely seems like they overpaid for Hendrickson to compensate for losing out on Crosby.
That's true. But at the end of the day, even if your defense with Trey Hendrickson is fantastic, the offense is what matters also, because if they don't score points, it makes your defense look bad too.
Yeah, unless they want to be the 2000 Ravens, where the defense basically was the offense.
That's true.
That was insane.
34-7, but
sorry, Josh.
Wah wah. But
I'm sure there's a sound effect in there for Josh, isn't there?
Yeah, but
go ahead, keep going, Adam.
I also wanted to put in there as well that with Crosby being gone, it also helps save the first round and the second round pick that they got for the Ravens, and the Ravens need a wide receiver because they've been operating off of number twos. If you don't have that bona fide number one, it doesn't give you that extra step, and it also doesn't
Zay
help.
Flowers is not a number one, especially since he likes to coat his hands in Crisco.
It's also funny because who the hell would let Lamar Jackson run the whole organization? Just please tell me who in the right mind would let Lamar be like, this is when we eat, this is when we practice.
Well,
you're not doing it right because it's not what I want.
Well, it reminds me of something Double D brought up. He thinks, now I kind of agree with this. he thinks that Lamar's the reason why the Max Crosby trade fell through because, let's be honest, Lamar Jackson's a big name, but Max Crosby is also a big name. And when you got two alpha dogs in the same room,
Offense and defense.
it doesn't matter.
Can't let a white boy get a little emotion.
I guess not. I guess not in Lamar's house. But if Lamar truly has that much power, that might be why the Crosby trade fell through. But it could be anything. We might not even know the answer until maybe like a decade or two later. Frankly,
I mean, we're okay. So where do we see some of these other guys then? Like we've had a bunch of moves this past like weeks ever since they opened up when did the
free agency technically opened on the 11th, but tampering period was on the 9th.
Yeah.
Actually,
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I apologize. You go first.
No, we've had. I mean, Montgomery is now a Texan. We've had Trent McDuffie, Rams. I feel like it's a huge.
Yeah.
Well, it was a huge win
Rams
for the
trading
Chiefs.
their first rounder. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So true.
Didn't they go on the thing of F them picks?
Yes.
They've always been like that.
They only won how many times? One time.
Yeah.
Okay, they've been to it twice, but they won at least the second time.
Geno Smith, Jets.
It's kind of symbolic for Geno after that putrid year he had last year with Vegas.
You actually want to. You know what? I'll tell you a team that's kind of low key gone under the radar for defensive help. The Carolina Panthers. They got Jalen Phillips and they got Devin Lloyd, and they got a couple of big names in here.
Those were some pretty good picks.
It's because the Panthers have a okay offense, but it can't just be Ted McMillan. With the defense itself over there, those guys that they picked up, I think it helps solidify that front seven.
Yeah.
But they need help in the secondary too.
Yeah, especially with the offense. Bryce Young's unpredictable. Sometimes he looks like he was worthy of being first overall, and then other times you're just like, this guy was a first overall?
Ernie,
What?
you know what? I want to you mentioned Geno Smith for a second there, and I just want to backtrack for a quick second. At least from my perspective, Geno Smith going back to the Jets is like the Jets are like Geno Smith's parents. They said, "Hey, go ahead, go out and explore the world." Geno Smith literally got out the house, walked around the block, came back and said, "Hi guys, I'm home again."
I guess, in a way,
I don't know if that's home.
I saw a graphic of Jets quarterbacks since 2000. So
retirement home.
there was I think Geno was 7th in that lineup, and then there was there were more quarterbacks that the Jets went through between Geno's stints than they had since between 2000 and whenever Geno was drafted. I think it was 2013 they drafted Geno, and that just blew my mind. But it just goes to show the ineptitude of the New York Jets.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Jets have always been inept. They don't know how to play football. And I hate to say this, they are so bad. There are times I'm like, they need to get relegated to college football. And even then, I think Ohio State can beat the Jets.
Maybe relegate them to the UFL and bring up one of those teams. That's what they do in European soccer.
Yeah, they do.
Hey.
They do. I mean, the Bears have had some moves too.
Oh yeah, like Kobe Bryant. That was a good one. Now they let Kevin Byard. Kevin Byard went to New England, but the reason going for Kobe Bryant is youth. That's the reason. Now, Byard had a great season last year, but the main focus was get younger.
Yeah.
And Byard was a fantastic placeholder. It was fantastic, especially alongside Jaquan Brisker, and even the year before when Brisker went out with that concussion against Carolina.
Honestly, Ernie, about that one, about the Brisker, and about the Bears overall. When I heard that Kevin Byard went to New England and they kept Brisker, I thought that honestly that kind of threw me for a loop, because I thought that they were I thought Brisker was on the hook, honestly, because If you really think about it, and we had this conversation a little bit earlier.
Oh, I know.
So you got Kevin Byard, who's
Brisker hasn't been signed yet, has he?
Brisker, no.
Okay.
Kevin Byard is old and experienced, and Jaquan Brisker is young, but
Inexperienced.
No. Injury prone.
Yeah, that is the problem with Brisker as well, which I don't know if they keep him or maybe they go younger in the draft again. Like they could. They've got the coaching staff to teach these guys, and it's only been 1 year that they've had it under, and we saw the wonders that did for Nishan Wright. Like he was a practice squad guy.
I'm still
and
upset
he had a
about that
career
move.
resurgence.
I'm still upset about that move.
He went back to the practice squad called the New York Jets. I mean, you're going to sit here and tell me that he got a better deal? Well, I mean,
No.
I hate to put it like this, but he's going to hell. He's going to NFL hell.
You know what, Adam? We need to bring back the New Jersey Generals and promote them and demote the Jets.
You know what?
Ernie.
That's what we need to do.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
You know what needs to happen?
What?
We need to ship the Jets up to Canada and tell Canada, hey, we'll give you the Jets. Give us one of your Canadian teams.
No, that's disrespectful to the CFL. I would never put that on Canadians ever. I would never subject my brethren up north to the New York Jets. Not ever. Not so ever. Bad. No. They have enough crap to deal with.
I also want to talk about another team that's definitely going on free agency for their frenzy, the Giants. The Giants have gone. They got Isaiah Likely. They got Jermaine Illuminor.
Didn't they get Tremaine Edmonds?
They did. 3-year deal, and I think they're still bad. No, I'm kidding.
First of all, we are top 2 in the free agency pool. Thank you.
Didn't they also have a lot of cap space too to begin with?
Yeah, they did. And also,
that explains why they were able to sign so much. When you've got that much cap space, you can.
Also,
they're so happy. He had one good season.
The Giants are
We
literally
need a fifth mic.
The Giants are literally looking at free agency and saying, "You get a contract. You get a contract."
Hey, but you know what? Their best signing this offseason was, I'd say Evan Neal.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just.
I know.
Look, man. I mean, all things.
We gotta troll the Giants fan of the group.
Oh, of course.
We still love you, Josh. Don't worry.
At the end of the day, the Giants, I think, improved tremendously. I think.
Anyways, so Italy utterly dominated against Mexico last night in the World Baseball Classic. Plus, we're going to be going over a little bit of drama that happened between two Seattle Mariners for the USA and Mexico, and you're going to be hearing that and more here on Scoreboard Therapy.
Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or darts teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night, start the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for your family? Come on down to Swap Around. Two great locations, 42nd and Ashland, Chicago, and West Park, Ashland, with 100 of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothes, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Come on, Swap Around a vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap Around, first name in the flea markets.
Breakfast ends at 10:30.
Night at Mom's Grill. Go
located at the intersection of 23rd and North Avenue in Melrose Park. Stop in and enjoy savory burgers, tiny halter steaks for breakfast, and fluffy omelets or pancakes and crispy hash browns for dinner. Feeling lucky? Enjoy the convenience of virtual gaming while you wait. Open 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Monday to Saturday for your late night ventures, and 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. Head to Melrose Park and visit Morroseville.
Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington says, get fresh with us. Stop in for 3 free bagels. Just mention you heard it on the radio. Big Apple Bagels says, sample the Oreo cookie bagels or Oreo cookie cream cheese as well as delicious pumpkin cream cheese. Try Brewster's Gourmet Coffee along with big, soft, chewy bagels at Big Apple Bagels. Open 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 Saturday, and 7 to 2 on Sunday for your convenience. Go to Big Apple Bagels and print out a coupon for 3 free bagels. Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington and Joliet.
Glad you stuck around. We're back with Scoreboard Therapy.
Down to their last out is Mexico. Rosarena hits it hard. Fisher throws across. Ball game. Italy 4-0 into the quarterfinals, and Mexico has been eliminated.
Well, they came in as somewhat of an underdog in a power pack Pool B with Team USA and Mexico. Italy, a lot of people thought had a chance to play spoiler. They did a lot more than that. They shocked the baseball world.
And welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy, the audio courtesy of Fox Sports. That was Italy outright dominating against Mexico last night in a game where, of course, Italy was all set, but it was hinged on USA, baby, or Mexico going in. Now, the circumstances going in. If Italy won, then U.S. moves on. If Mexico won and scored 5 or more, U.S. and Mexico go in.
Yeah. So.
And if Mexico won, but they scored 4 or less runs, Italy and Mexico moved on, and instead Italy and the United States move on to the knockout round.
Italy just started hitting them with meatballs all over the place.
They
spicy marinara.
Dominated that entire game. The Mexicans had no answer. The Italians just clubbed it. Bang, bang, bang.
They said, I got your meatballs right here.
Yeah, Mexico had no answers. They had no answers.
World War I, baby. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
They're using those uncooked straight pasta, throwing those meatballs into the stands, and good night.
They call it angel hair.
Maybe it's a good thing Germany didn't qualify.
Oh my God, Ernie. That's you're French toast.
All right,
there, buddy.
and with that, so Team USA will be facing on Canada
tomorrow.
Canada.
And then we have the Dominican Republic, who have been on an absolute tear, taking on Korea. Right?
That'll be something.
Yes. And then who else do we got? Then we have
Puerto Rico and
Italy. And Japan versus Venezuela. Don't do it.
Jeez.
So, again, I think these games are going to be this. I mean, what have you been watching?
I have.
It's been fun. I mean,
very fun.
The World Baseball Classic is every single time it comes around. It's just like the Olympics. I know it's not in the Olympics, but
Google, why'd you leave, man? I'm kidding.
you have electricians out here going against like everyday baseball.
Yeah, that guy from Czech Republic, got to give him a lot of praise. Got to give him a round of applause.
Hey, Drew, I actually got a question for you.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
Why didn't you go to the Italian team?
So, I am Black, Greek, and Italian.
Why didn't you join the Greek team?
Well,
no.
So I attempted to when I was playing overseas. I was playing in Germany, and a lot of my teammates played on Team Germany, Czech, Great Britain.
That's awesome.
So now I attempted to go to Italy. Was too good usually, so I kind of was like, all right, let's try to get on the Greek team. And then now every country has its own limitations for how Greek or how like much of the ethnicity or race you are. So like, so like Spain usually does decent, but it's usually because they can like grab like Venezuelans and give them citizenship, and now you know Spain's good. Where Greece was like, if you are not like almost 100% Greek, we don't care about not being good. We'd rather have full like blown Greek.
It's like my big fat Greek wedding,
basically, right?
No, Windex, right?
So like, I think like I know that like some teams that are usually better, they'll like bend the rules of how like Germany. I think most of their players are there was like 3. I had like 6 of the players were on my team, and they were a little bit like the German, like they wanted to get better, so they brought some like, again, U.S. people who have German in their blood over to Germany,
of course,
which was great. The team ended up being a little bit better. They almost qualified. But then, like, you have the homegrown people that are like, wow, I've been playing baseball my whole life, and I got this guy from the U.S. just coming over here and taking my spot.
Yeah,
so it's like,
you do have
you
that.
get your best of both worlds. So I understand it.
Yeah, because I know usually the thing that qualifies you is, you were born there, or one of your parents was born there. Like, Vlad Jr. was born in Canada, but he represents the Dominican Republic because that's where his dad was born. Yeah, it's that kind of thing when it comes to, who qualifies for what. And of course, with Israel, if you're Jewish, you qualify, for instance.
Yes. So it's just every country or every I guess team has their own qualifications of how good they're willing to be without sacrificing, like bringing U.S. I mean, because if you brought U.S. people over from everywhere, then all the teams are going to kind of be. It's not going to hit home. It's not going to hit home for the country. Like when you have soccer and you have like Mexico's, I feel like it's a big one. It's like you have these like Mexican like soccer players, and like this is like they don't care if you're not the biggest name in like all of soccer. But they compete every single year.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So
honestly, when it comes to the Mexican soccer team, dude, you got guys that you got guys like every year, at least from my experience, right? Every year I go in there and I'm like, okay, well I know these guys. Wait, who's he? Wait, all these unknown players that I thought I knew are just going off, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And so that's why the World Baseball Classic is like kind of sometimes strict on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have. First I feel like we have to bring it up. Like, let's talk about Italy. Italy is
9-1. They are the surprise team of this tournament.
9-1.
Italy usually they're middle of the road in other years. This is the year where they definitely broke out. Now I do have to pour one out for Kyle Teal, who unfortunately got for Team Italy got injured during during their matchup against Team USA, and he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks for the Sox, which sucks because he's quite a big part of the Sox current young core.
Mm-hmm.
But wish him a speedy recovery. But my goodness, Italy has been now. My philosophy is don't ever treat any matchup like a cakewalk, because there was the whole thing with Mark DeRosa where he said, we already qualified, and then what do? They get embarrassed by Italy. And that really got my blood boiling when Mark DeRosa did that. Now, the only way that it can be made up is if USA wins the whole thing, and this can just be like a little thing of, haha, this was just a little blip in USA's run to the championship.
You think he did it because like he's Italian? He was like, oh, we're gonna, Mark DeRosa definitely. Was it? I thought he was a manager of Team Italy at one point.
He might have been. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know there's a lot of guys that have they play for USA and then they go on to be for other teams because they qualify. Like the last World Baseball Classic, like Marcus Stroman was on Team USA for 2017, and then he was on Puerto Rico for 2023. And Nolan Arenado this year, he's on Puerto Rico, which I didn't even know he was Puerto Rican, frankly, until this tournament.
And also the thing with DeRosa, just with the way he said, "Oh, I thought we already qualified," it kind of shows that inexperience that he has as well.
Yeah, that was very irritating. It's like, at least check before that, because Italy was so good. Because this isn't a case where it's like it's U.S. and Mexico dominating while, because Brazil and Great Britain, let's be honest, they're never going to be as good as either of those two. Like,
No.
Italy's always the one, but Italy, because there's a lot of people that are like the descendants of Italian immigrants. Like, never forget, who is Italy's most famous player to ever play for their team? Mike Piazza.
Yeah.
Mike Piazza, because
Mike
his parents
Piazza.
were Italian. And Mike Piazza's an absolute dog. He's a Hall of Famer.
Never won it.
Yeah, like it was a gross underestimation that he had on Italy, and it really bit him in the butt. They almost came back. I will give him that. After being down 8-0, but still
PCA action.
Yeah, but it's like, don't do that. We saw it during the Olympics with Canadian media grossly underestimating the U.S. team for both men and women. And it's like, I don't want that to happen to us. So, you know what I mean? Because if the U.S. didn't advance to the knockout round, I would have crashed out. I would have crashed out.
Crashed out, Ernie.
Yeah.
It would have been one of those reaction videos of Ernie just punching the TV.
No,
I would have been so mad.
There wouldn't have been a TV. It's
Like
not just like a crack. It's just the whole TV is just like split in half.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have you ever seen those crash out videos of teams past when they choke? You see the fans grabbing the TV off the wall.
All the
they
time.
break it and
Oh, you should have seen the video just real quick about was the Canadian fan that when they lost to Team USA, he just took a chainsaw and sawed his TV in half.
Yes, I saw that. That was hilarious.
But I will say this as well. I don't think Team USA overall, as well as DeRozan specifically, understands how lucky they got with Italy just beating the dog crap out of Italy or out of Mexico. Excuse me, 9-1.
Yep.
that is insane, dude.
Italy could have won. Here's the thing: they could have won, but if Mexico got 5 runs, that was it.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly though, like, man, the whole my I feel bad for Javier Assad, dude. He got beat up pretty early, pretty bad.
He did, which is not a good look when he comes back to the Cubs.
Nope.
No. But at least they got Pete Crow Armstrong.
I mean, I feel like the biggest thing with the World Baseball Classic is you get to see all these young players like Caglione. You get to see all these White Sox rookies that are on the Italy team, and just
Absolutely.
like all over the place.
Oh yeah,
Alec Thomas, who's like center fielder for the Diamond. All these young players get a chance to show out on and again, they play in the MLB, so it's not like they're not good, but like
Some of them don't.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, some of them are minors, but like you see them on a bigger stage, and realistically, they're not too far off from like Judge and all these guys who are like
absolutely
all like amazing all-stars all the time. So
I do want to throw this little snippet in here because at the end of the day, it does show them on an international level, but at the same time, it gives them a chance to get signed by the MLB teams.
Hey,
Because
Adam.
some of these guys are like diamonds hidden in the rough.
Adam, let me ask you this: so with some of the players being minor leagers, if you're a major league baseball franchise, at what point do you look at the minors who are absolutely going off and say, hey, I'm bringing you up to the big leagues?
It depends on where their development is.
consistency.
yeah, absolutely.
Team needs.
Team
wants.
needs, developmental needs as well, what they provide in the AAA. Because if you bring someone up too early, they might screw up. You send them down, and at the end of the day, exactly, it's a lot of it's mental, but a lot of it is who are the coaches? Are you in the right system? Now, some players are not always systematic, so you got to find that right, the median, give them the coaching, give them that proper development. Because again, we've all seen it in sports where if they're rushed, they don't do well.
Absolutely,
You couldn't
yeah.
have said that any other better, and I've seen that with so many friends that have like a lot of pro experience, and I've seen them sent down, brought back up, and it's like half of it is like you sometimes need to be in an organization that can actually train you.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
problem is a lot of those organizations that can actually give you good training and guidance, you have players like Aaron Judge in front of you, and guess what? You're not going to start over him anytime soon.
You're not a priority.
So again, it's like great that you're getting this intel, but then you almost want to get like traded or something like that to then get put that knowledge in another team, like a lower level teams or lower. I don't know how to explain it. A like not as
Lower tier?
Lower tier team.
Oh, like AA, something.
No. Oh, sorry. Like I would say you want to go to like a big team that builds on develop. Like, oh my gosh, how do you have all these good rookies and like like teams that like just bring up guys like, oh, next guy in. Now they're like Brewers do a great job of it. Like,
absolutely.
But then then it's like, okay, but if I'm like in this Dodgers organization, how am I going to get a start over Shohei Ohtani? I'm not.
You're not.
No.
But if now I learned from him and now I get traded to let's just say like I don't know, like
Pirates,
Royals. Yeah, Royals or Pirates. Like it's like now I have a shot to put that experience to the big league level because I get a shot.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
That's in all sports. That's
pretty much
quarterbacks and how you want to be behind a quarterback to actually learn.
Yeah,
or an AHL team from hockey.
I mean,
it all works relatively the same but different at the same time because depending on your prospects, depending on coaching, everything. And here's the other thing, Esteban. There's nothing that says you can't trade that prospect, especially if you're trying to get even better in the major leagues. But a lot of it depends on where they are in their development. Are they worth it? Are you willing to keep them for a couple of years in the minor leagues? And I'll say this: minor leaguers can be a little annoyed when they don't go up. And
Absolutely,
and the teams understand that, and teams are also like, hey. You might need one last year or maybe even just 6 months to develop in order to really take that next step where we could help you even more. And you look at it from just not as a fan, but as someone who watches all these teams, no matter what league you're in, and you're like, okay, maybe he doesn't work out or maybe he does. A lot of these prospects, every single one of them are a hit or a miss. So it really just depends on how again, as coming back full circle here, it depends on how they are, I guess, raised through the system. Can they do it? Can they not? Some even, and again, I know I keep talking about it, but like they also go overseas. There's nothing that says you can't go overseas. And Drew, you've done that yourself. That so you can even improve yourself even more. Get your name out there.
Yeah,
just improve.
Don't forget all the independent leagues across the U.S. and Canada. That,
exactly.
Where there's plenty of guys that get picked up by MLB teams there as well because, scouts are everywhere. They're sent all over the continents.
You got the Kenosha Kingfish and you got the Schaumburg Boomers right there. You go.
Yeah, exactly.
More often than not, it's usually the consistency over the actual ability and skill. These guys can hit a home run if they really want to, but how consistent can they do?
I guess I'll throw in a football comparison for your sake, Esteban. Like two of Brett Favre's most famous backups were Matt Hasselbeck and Mark Brunell. Neither of those guys were ever going to start over Brett Favre in Green Bay. So that's why, they got shipped off. Like Hasselbeck got shipped off to Seattle and Brunell got shipped off to Jacksonville where their development really showed. They put, Matt Hasselbeck took the Seahawks to a Super Bowl. Mark Brunell put the Jaguars on the map when everyone was like a football team in Jacksonville. What were they, high? No. Mark Brunell gave some legitimacy to the Jaguars in their early years.
And also the thing with small market teams, again, this kind of comes back to the developmental of which teams are better than others. And just because you have a small market team does not mean you can't do well.
Absolutely.
We have seen it with several teams throughout the years. Kansas City Royals, they're more of a small market, but they won the World Series in 2015.
Yes.
I mean, we can keep going on about this, but at the end of the day, it all depends on how you develop. And a lot of it starts in the minor leagues as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now, Kobe Bryant's 81-point game has been surpassed as history was made in Miami Tuesday night. And it is 12:59. I'm Ernie Krause with your SportsTownChicago.com update powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to BeOnAir.com. Northwestern took down Indiana yesterday, 74-61, and advanced in the Big Ten tournament Nick Martinelli led the Wildcats with 28 points in the win. Wildcats will face off against number 8 Purdue today on Big Ten Network at 5:30. Illinois plays tomorrow and will face the winner of today's Washington-Wisconsin matchup, which that game you can catch at 1:30 today on Big Ten Network in about a half an hour. Cubs defeated the Royals 9-8 yesterday at Sloan Park and will remain at Sloan Park today for their 3:05 matchup against the Mariners. White Sox lost to the Angels 8-4 yesterday at Camelback Ranch, and they will travel to Scottsdale Stadium tonight to take on the Giants at 8:05 on MLB.tv. And the 2026 World Baseball Classic knockout round has been set as Team USA was able to clinch a spot thanks to Italy taking down Mexico 9-1 last night in Houston. Knockout round begins tomorrow, where Team USA will face off against Canada at 7 on Fox. Bulls are in Los Angeles tonight and will take on the Lakers at 9:30 on CHSN. It's a late one, so stay awake for that. And the Blackhawks are in Salt Lake City tonight to take on the Mammoth at 8 on ESPN+. And to wrap it up, Fire hosts DC United on Saturday at 7:30 at Soldier Field, only on Apple TV. Fire are looking for another W after a scoreless draw at Columbus last week. And that has been your SportsTownChicago.com update powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to BeOnAir.com.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsip, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Holy cow! Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights! It's free football and darts in the sports bar.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or dart teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. All right. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet.
This is a tasty burger.
Friday and Saturday night. It's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee. And keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offers on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. And you're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you save.
Is it you or is it me? Looks like we'll have to open up and find out here from Scoreboard Therapy. Welcome back.
Hello and welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy. Now, Drew is taking a bit of a breather, and we plugged in Josh for this segment because we are going to be talking about the NBA. Specifically, we're going to start with Bam Adebayo's 83-point game that he had Tuesday night against the Washington Wizards in Miami. Now, Josh does have some choice words for that. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I don't really have choice words. I just don't care.
Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't care.
And that's the segment, guys.
Hold on, wait. Judging by your Instagram messages that from the group chat, like
just
it's
because
important,
I think it's important for this era doesn't mean I'm supposed to care. That's the bond. Thank you.
So, do you care? Do you not care?
Don't
Is it
care.
important? Is it not important?
It's important, but I don't care. Like I promise you, I don't.
Sounds like a typical New York Giants response.
I don't.
This is how Josh is
wrong
acting.
Wrong sport.
New York Giants fan base, I should say.
Wrong sport.
Even then.
Wrong sport.
Even okay.
New York.
Okay.
Finish the sentence. New York.
Sounds like a New York. Sounds like a New York Knicks thought.
There we go. See, you got it right. This is like the fourth time. You'll be alright.
Oh hey, man, I'm still a student here. Remember that.
You'll be alright.
I'm still a student.
And look at them
here.
trying to play
Remember
audio in the background and not playing the right audio. Like they're in the background setting up the audio, not playing the right audio. By the way, like not this time.
Not this time.
No, like
it never happened.
Crazy work.
Look. I think I'll play it now. It's crazy to me that Bam scored a lot of those points off 36 free throws.
Listen, bro, 83 is 83. Like,
83 is 83.
Listen, bro, I know, like, especially in this era, bro, like, people saying it's so easy to score, but nobody's done it yet. It's just like that's why I'm saying it's important. That's why I'm saying it's important.
It's like saying $20 is $20.
Hey, like, okay.
But me as a person, like I look at this and I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And I move on about my day and I live my life. I don't care.
Hey, Josh, now hold on. Let me ask you this, dude.
Yep.
So in this era of basketball where you have centers even with the capability of dropping threes, right?
Right.
How long do you think it'll be before a center has a, and I'm not saying a center is going to drop 83 points, but how long do you think it'll be before a center has a game of that capacity?
It depends. They just got to get
Give
hot.
Jokic some time.
They got to get hot. I wouldn't even say Jokic. Like honestly, like if Embiid gets hot on the right night and he plays like a really like.
You think it'll be Embiid and not Jokic?
Huh? I think Embiid could score at 83 before Jokic is scoring.
Where's Wemby in this conversation?
Yeah, what about Wemby? Where would you put
I think Wemby is like right behind Embiid. I just think Embiid is such a prolific scorer.
Damn! Wow, you really got you got Jokic behind Wemby as well.
Yeah.
What?
Because Jokic is he's a facilitator, so he's gonna focus about winning the game. And Jokic, if you see Jokic's attitude and the way
he's not really
himself,
a stat pattern.
He does not care about basketball. Like the brother, obviously he's good. He's great. Like he's a great basketball player. But like outside of the offseason, he likes to ride horses. It's clear that he doesn't care about basketball.
He definitely treats it more like a job than anything. Like it's of all the NBA players throughout history, he treats playing basketball the most like just
he's
clocking
great.
in like 9 to 5.
Like maybe if he gets to like 65 or something like that, and he wants to hit 70, he'll hit 70. But I don't think he'll go out of his way and just go crazy. Like he'll probably start facilitating. Well, Embiid is a scorer and a prolific scorer, and he has the mass to body people. And as you see, if Bam Adebayo, most of his points came in the paint. Yes, he shot threes. Most of his points came in the paint, getting fouled. So if Embiid can get hot on the right night, make every shot, get some, because he began calls. He knows how to draw fouls. Because drawing fouls is a skill. People saying he shot free throws. Drawing a foul is a skill. So,
what is Joel Embiid's career high? Does anyone know?
70 something. I don't know. He's in the 70s.
76?
No.
No. Hey.
I think he's
it's not my fault that the team he plays for is the 76ers.
I think he has 70. 70. I think his career high 70. I don't know. Somebody have to fact check me on
that. We just gotta check. It's 59. That's his career. Yeah, for Embiid, his career high is 59.
I think he has more than 59.
All right, let's do a double check.
I'm pretty
sure
a double
confirmation.
I'm pretty sure his. Thank you.
Okay, so it was
on
70.
On the 70.
Does it say when it was?
It was like it was against Wemby. I guess the Spurs, right? Yeah.
Okay,
20. What was it? 24 or 23?
70. That's his highest.
24, yeah.
Okay, 2024, he dropped 70 on the Spurs.
I remember that. It was 70 against.
That's crazy.
So
on Wemby, by the way, so you feel me? Can't really do that. And I think he could score 100 points.
Wemby?
He got to get hot. I know, Embiid. Wemby can score. He just got to get bigger. because he likes to take those
Bigger?
fadeaways. Yeah.
Like
Better.
bigger as in like height wise, or bigger as in like.
Well, if I said height wise, I would just say taller.
Yeah, no,
bigger as in like his size.
Yeah, no. Embiid is definitely much more built, whereas Wemby is very lean.
He's very lean.
Very lean.
If he
He's
gets
almost like a
the-
stick figure.
Like when Giannis was like, see how Giannis came into the league? That's kind of how I envision Wemby. If Wemby can have that Giannis glow up, oh, it's game over. He'll score.
He
like
has.
100.
He has to.
He'll
got
score like 100. He's already elite because he's way more. He's like Giannis in terms of his size, but he's way more skilled than Giannis when Giannis came in the league.
I mean,
he has a jump shot. Giannis
I mean,
doesn't have a jump shot.
that's okay. Like when you're 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wemby is 7'6", right?
5.
When you're 7'5", capable of shooting threes, dude, with a wingspan like that, I don't see anyone being able to potentially block your shot.
I mean, there's people.
It's called a skill issue.
I mean, there's certain people who can like.
Yeah, let's see you jump 10 feet in the air, Adam.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump. He just has to reach for the nets.
What I'm saying is, I would like with Wemby's wingspan, who has the capability of jumping that high to be able to like block his shot?
Taco Fall.
They've been able to. It's not like the Spurs are undefeated,
right? They've lost games. Like you got to put a bot. You got to be physical with Wemby. Like you gotta, but like you have to be physical with Wemby as soon as he gets the ball. Like as soon as he touches the ball, you gotta be physical with Wemby. That's how you how you stop him. Because he gets the ball, you give him any room, he'll shoot the ball. He's just gonna shoot over you.
I mean, I don't think anyone in this room can stop Wemby.
No, I don't think anybody.
I wouldn't. We'd all get destroyed.
Bro. Nobody on the Chicago Bulls can stop Wemby.
Nope.
Nobody on the Brooklyn Nets can stop Wemby. Nobody on the New York Knicks can stop Wemby. Nobody.
Not even Cat could stop Wemby.
No. Wemby is killing Cat.
I thought Cat was the best player in the league.
He's destroying Cat. Oh my God, Lord! Don't get me wrong. We have their number. We've beaten them every time we mess up in the playoffs. But bro, Wemby is destroying Cat. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest.
So you're telling me that the New York Knicks don't have the best starting 5?
That generally doesn't make any sense. What you just said doesn't make any sense.
According to you as a fan.
Okay.
So because they can't stop Wemby, they don't have a good starting 5. You know we beat them the last 2 times we played them, right? The team does not. The Spurs does not evolve around Victor Wembanyama. There's players like Darren. There's players like De'Aaron Fox, D. Harb, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. The team does not evolve around Wemby.
I know.
Wemby did not have a good game when he played us. If Wemby doesn't have a good game, it's game over. Who's guarding Brunson? Can Fox guard Brunson? Answer the question. Can Fox guard Brunson? Oh. No. So there we go. That's how I break it down. You feel me?
All I'm saying is I'm saying was that. So I'm hearing that you don't have the best starting 5. That's all I said.
I don't know. You might. I don't know. I don't know if like I don't know if the brain's not working today. But
he's glitching, Josh.
You're probably glitching. I don't know. But a starting 5 involves 5 players, not 1. But keep going on with your take. So saying that we don't have the best starting 5 to stop Wemby is irrelevant because he's one position.
I think.
Do you understand what you're? Do you understand how it was back on?
I think he's just poking you being a New York Knicks fan.
No, he's not. He's just, like there's nothing to poke. You just don't understand how basketball works.
I think you just rage baited Josh.
I don't think he's rage baiting. I think he's genuinely trying to ask a question.
All right, Adam, was it rage bait or was it a genuine question?
Not rage bait. It's a genuine question. Don't do that. Don't use it as rage bait.
It was such a simplistic question as a joke.
As a joke.
Like,
no, brother, it was a question. No,
there's a little bit of rage bait.
There's no rage bait. You genuinely asked the question and I broke it down, and then you said okay. And
you broke it down pretty aggressively.
I had to. So
the fact that I asked the same question twice was a joke. So I know that, dude. Wemby is one of the best players in the league, if not the best. I get that, but obviously you need a team to support it. Because if it was just Wemby, then. I mean, there you go.
Knicks is 2-0 against the Spurs.
He's not like LeBron carrying the Cavs.
Knicks is 2-0 against the Spurs. Continue what you were saying.
No, I was just comparing. Yeah.
No, it ain't nothing to do with the Cavs in 2018. LeBron, I know the Cavs. That's a carry right there. LeBron.
Yeah, they were
2018.
Carry.
Like that's a carry. Like the fact that you got to the finals with that team.
Yeah,
carry. That's a
They gave us a good meme.
Look,
It was a good
with
meme.
J.R. Smith.
The J.R. Smith, that was. When he ran the other way, that was good. I like
You know
that.
what? J.R. Smith has to be my favorite NBA player who is just like, if there's ever a player in the NBA that you like genuinely want to look at and be like, what are you doing? It's J.R. Smith.
You know what? If there's anything I've learned from the 4 NBA finals that the Cavs and the Warriors played, don't have Varejao on your team because you're going to lose.
Huh.
I'll say this, 3-1. You had Varejao. You lost 4-3.
Ooh.
He's just a bad luck charm on the team.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've had our NBA talk. Now let's go to the college level as men's conference tournaments have begun. And though each of us do have our winners that we've picked in our head, but there's also a lot of teams that not necessarily win the conference, but can definitely make some noise in their conference, and that's coming up here on Scoreboard Therapy.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee. And keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or darts teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night, start the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win! AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live! Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offers on any car you want! It's free and anonymous! Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info! And you're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com! Dealers fight, you save! For a great bargain. Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsip, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Holy cow. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights! It's free football and darts in the sports bar.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or dart teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Alright. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet.
This is a tasty burger.
Friday and Saturday night. It's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com.
Is it you or is it me? Looks like we'll have to open up and find out here on Scoreboard Therapy. Welcome back.
Boy, it's got revenge on the Blue Demons in D.C.
Brandon Mecklin gets the call started. The call has set the tone defensively. Pair of shot clock violations for this Jeremiah Williams on the attack. In 2014, a win over Doug McDermott's Creighton Blue Jays. That switches home. Leighton Blocker came in off the bench tonight, and he was ready.
Yeah, this a little bit like we saw with Xavier earlier tonight, John, where they just have a confidence when that ball.
All right. Welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy. As you know, y'all see a new face. I am the new host of the show. My name is Joshua. You feel me? And we'll be talking about this. Well, for this term, we'll be talking about NCAA tournaments and all the tournaments that are happening currently right now and ones that are coming up tonight. So I got
Adam Schneider.
We're over here. We're playing magical chairs today.
And Esteban.
If we're playing magical chairs or musical chairs, musical chairs, then I've been the champion because I haven't moved my seat. Well, oh no, it'd be me and Esteban.
All right, move.
Well, so all right.
Okay.
But yeah. The game we're gonna be talking about right now is Northwestern and Indiana because Northwestern beat Indiana.
How do you lose?
Because Indiana shot 25%. They shot 25% from the field goal in the second half, and they had 11 turnovers, and he got outscored 38-24. So Northwestern got the win.
Yes.
I'm not too shocked. Indiana's been very disappointing this season, so I'm not too shocked. Northwestern is all right. They have a losing record, but they're third round playing Purdue, which they're not winning. They're not beating Purdue. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, we also had some big news. Miami of
Ohio, yes,
lost their
lost to
game.
UMass.
They lost to UMass,
which is crazy.
I just had the score, but they just lost the first game. Now, do they still get a bid?
I hope they do, man. They had an undefeated season. Man.
Should they still get a bid?
Bro, they're gonna be the only team to be undefeated without a bid, without to not make the the NCAA tournament. March Madness tournament, which is crazy, bro. Which I'm gonna say this again over and over again. If Wichita State can make the dance, so can Miami, Ohio.
No, I mean I completely agree. That team has shown enough this entire season. Now the problem is they lost to a 17-15
team. Right.
That's the tough part because they were 31 and now and 1, and it's just like. This record should still not, and now again, it doesn't get them like a 1 seed or anything like that, but still should give them enough leverage to get into the tournament. And I would say a little bit it doesn't mean 1, maybe 2, but at least like a 3 seed or something. Like they should get a little bit.
There's 64 teams in the tournament.
Yeah,
68. Didn't they expand?
I think 68. Yes.
Yeah, 68.
It's 68.
Yes.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, well, no, there was a couple of rumors that I heard that the NCAA was thinking about expanding it to 72 to 78, which I think that would ruin it.
68 is uneven.
68? That's an even number.
It's an even number, but I'm saying it's gonna eventually be uneven.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. But if you were to expand, you would have to do it in 4s. That's the more annoying part.
Yeah. No, I mean absolutely true.
It'd be so annoying, and it would just ruin the March Madness because now you're just letting in teams that probably should not deserve to be in there and be like, oh, we feel pity for you, get in, loser.
Here's a participation award.
Pretty much. And plus, there's a lot of those teams out there that if they're on the bubble, you're gonna, you're technically gonna probably be out in the first round.
68 sounds horrible, bro. Because then it's like round of 17. Yeah. What?
Also. I mean, we heard some big news, and Miami of Ohio lost their first game this season to UMass of all teams.
You just talking about that?
Where were you?
Are you okay?
No, not at all.
You glitched again.
And Adam, the glitch just glitched out.
Something wrong today, bro.
I just said that like 2
I kid you not. That's what we're talking about.
No, I might have been in a different world.
It's okay. Well, let's move on. Okay, let's talk about the big 4 right now, though.
Right.
We have Duke.
They might win the whole thing.
Need a 1 seed out of them. Michigan, absolutely.
Love Michigan too.
Arizona, has been great.
Yeah.
No, I mean they've kind of been.
They're good. They're good. I just don't think they're gonna go like too far.
I think they've pretty much solidified their 1 seed.
Sure.
Florida's
a sleeper.
Florida's a sleeper.
I would say that. Florida's
now UConn actually lost recently to
Marquette because of shout out Nigel James, great freshman. We won Big East Freshman of the Year. How good he is.
I mean, your top 10's looking pretty solid here. I mean, Fighting Illini, they're kind of an up and down team to me.
Can't play defense.
No. And the thing is, after their 2005 run to the national title against University of North Carolina, it's been like they can't make it past the Sweet 16.
Yeah, but that's most of those like mid-major teams that just can't really break it past these like powerhouses. And I mean, we have some, but we do have some like other sleepers. Like Grand Canyon's been doing really well this year.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is my sleeper.
Yeah, St. Louis has been doing really well. Princeton's having a really good year.
Princeton had another. They always have like a decent like. They always make like the tournament. They go like to at least like the Sweet 16 or something.
Yeah, those are a few of my like bracket busters. I think whatever teams they end up going against, they could easily like again they knock off like a top seed, or you have your like UMBC that just randomly stuns Virginia next thing you know, like. So those are a few of my like bracket busters.
My favorite Cinderella run, bro, is definitely St. Peter's, bro. Like that was
St. Peter's.
That was so good because they got all the way to the Elite Eight. And
Hey,
UConn.
The Loyola Ramblers had a pretty decent Cinderella season.
I ain't gonna lie, put
St. Peter over there.
St. Peter's over there. I ain't gonna lie.
I was in college in Baltimore when UMBC did that, so that was always pretty cool. But I don't know, the Loyola one felt a little bit hit home.
It hit home because y'all from there, like y'all from Illinois. True. Like it's gonna hit hard. Like to me, it's St. Peter's is like
sounds like a New Yorker.
They're from Jersey.
I'll say
it sounds well. I mean, East Coast.
St. John's is in New York, isn't it?
No, I'm saying St. Peter's.
Oh, St. Peter's. Jersey, okay, I was like,
Jersey team. Okay. And they had to play in a different. They couldn't play in the stadium. Loyola could play in their stadium, so yes, St. Peter's over Loyola any day.
I mean, St. John's is the one. I mean, you're talking about St. John's. They're one in their conference.
They're only at one because UConn lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're 26-6 this year.
They had a good. They had a really good season.
You want to know what team really kind of surprised me, all things considered, who I didn't even think they do good? Nebraska.
I mean, they started off.
Shout out Tyler.
Started hot, right?
Yeah, started off like 8-0 or something like that.
They're 26-5.
Correct. 26-5. They smooth, bro. They're a cool team. I think Virginia's out in the first round.
That's a very Virginia thing.
I think they're out in the first round. Gonzaga, they're
Gonzaga?
out.
Really?
They're out. Not first round. Probably out around like.
I see Sweet 16.
I see. I
don't think they're going. I don't even think they're going that far.
Really?
Kansas can. I don't know because if Darren Peterson doesn't play good, just kiss that team goodbye. Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
I'm not kissing.
St. John's, they go as far as Zuby takes them.
What up,
Texas Tech?
Yeah. I actually had a question for you, Adam. So, what do you think about like Alabama? Now, and I say this because they missed out on like Caleb Holt, and Caleb Holt is going off for Arizona, and this is like you get guys like that who bounce up, and
you got LeBron. So
no, Alabama is just like kind of middle of the pack in terms of performance because I mean, all things considered, we have an okay record of 23-8, but I hate to say it as a Bama fan, I don't think we're gonna make it far. I don't think so. I think, again, I'm going to put in Sweet 16, but I think that's kind of their ceiling this year. Because unless we somehow get lucky, but the one year we went to the Final Four against UConn, that I knew we were going to lose just because of how good they were. But, again, kind of going back to present day, it's Sweet 16 for me. I don't see them going any further.
Gotcha. So if you had to go right now, who would be your like? I mean, I guess we still haven't got the bracket release date. Is it the 15th? Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Isn't it the final bracket? Or no. I was thinking, why did I say bracket? I was looking at coaches poll. It's like
the bracket releases on its selection day is March 15th, so Sunday.
Ooh,
all right,
I'm watching that.
I mean, who's your picks right now? I mean, before the bracket releases, I know we'll see who's going to play in what conference, where they're at, and that. But like, who's your early picks? If you had to pick one,
I have like 7 different brackets.
You're gonna make 7 differerent brackets.
I do that every year.
Oh, I do one. I do one and done, and I just go with it. I think Kansas won last year, 2 years ago now. 2 years ago,
Kansas won in 22.
Yeah, Kansas won 22 with Bill Self. That was the second one. 08 was the first against Derrick Rose in Memphis.
Yeah, that was the first.
I'm off. Who are the past bracket winners?
Last year was Florida. Then it was 2 years in a row with UConn, and then it was Kansas, and then it was 21. I forgot who won 21.
20 was Baylor.
Yes, 20 was Baylor.
20 was Baylor.
That was kind of a Mickey
21.
Mouse.
I think they skipped 21 because of COVID. I don't know. I don't remember.
I can look it up.
I don't remember. And
I, for some reason, I feel like we got to bring the championship back to
Baylor was 21 exactly because 20 was skipped because of COVID. Because that was the Daytona year. That was the Daytona. Daytona was supposed to be like the best team, one of the better teams, but we didn't get to see him because of COVID. That was the year with Obi Toppin and all that. Yeah, I remember that 2020 Dan. And then 19 was Virginia, and then
yeah. Well, after Virginia got bumped the first round.
Right? They go all the way with that was the Ty Jerome and
that was when Bennett was still the head coach there.
DeAndre Hunter year. Yeah, that was that year. The Virginia team.
That Virginia team was actually pretty solid.
I mean, that's when Texas Tech made the Final Four.
It was Virginia versus Texas Tech.
Yeah, they made the final. Well, they made the championship. Realistically, made the championship. But it wasn't. I know they weren't beating Virginia.
I'm going early. I think I'm gonna go with a little Michigan.
I have 7 different brackets where I'm gonna make. So,
do you guys want to know a fun little NCAA men's basketball champion fact?
Let's hear it.
You want to hear the weirdest team? And I looked at this like a month ago. Did you know the Wyoming won a championship in basketball?
I mean, I believe it. Like
1943.
Because at that time,
TV was black and white. so you feel me?
You think they had TV? That's the first.
Oh damn, man! What was
radio.
TV probably. I mean, TV was around in like the 1950s.
You had the radio with the crank. You had to crank up the radio and then you got to let it play for 5 seconds. You had to crank it again.
Crazy.
No,
you're just
behind the TV with like sock puppets being like, "Oh, remember, you're saving on money." No, I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, Oregon. I forgot Oregon won the championship too.
Oh,
Oregon is
they're not the greatest basketball team. They're football only.
Last time I watched Oregon basketball, Dylan Brooks was on Oregon. That's like 2017.
LaSalle is crazy.
That's like so.
Oh, I see the LaSalle one. I looked it up too.
Oh,
Cincinnati was insane in the 60s.
All right. So I have like a bunch of brackets, but I'm gonna have a Duke bracket, Michigan bracket. I'm gonna skip Arizona. I'm gonna have a Houston bracket.
You're just bandwagoning all of them.
But I'm gonna have a St. John's bracket because why not? And I'm gonna have a Florida bracket because they're a sleeper. All right, if I was to give you my like top 3, it's gonna be it's Michigan, St. John's, and I'll go Florida.
Okay, I'm interested to see some of the mid. I do like to always do an upset bracket with something crazy.
And I'm gonna have a bracket with Arkansas. Watch out for Arkansas. All I'm gonna say.
Watch out for Arkansas. Oh, you're on the Calipari train?
I'm on a Cuff Junior train. But yeah, no, that's all we got for today. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for joining on. All I'm gonna say is go St. John's. I just want them to win so bad. At least make the. Last time they made the Final Four was '85 with Chris Mullin.
I want to see Illinois.
If they could play defense. But yeah, appreciate y'all for hopping on. I'm Joshua.
I'm Adam.
I'm Esteban. Oh, my bad.
Y'all good?
Oh, that was cute.
Drew Thomas.
And then
I'm Esteban.
And this has been Scoreboard Therapy. And we see y'all next week on Monday.
Breakfast ends at 10:30.